Welcome back. It is time for a hair mask. And this is not the same hair mask as what I did with Madison a week or so ago. This one way more intense than that one. That one I tend to use, I try to do it once a week. Sometimes if I'm having a lazy time of things, I'll skip it and go to, I really don't like to do that though. I bleach my hair a lot, so I prefer to do a hair mask every single week and then once a month or so do a more intense one like this one, the one that's in right now. I guess let me explain to you what I use to do it, and then I'll tell you after I get the products in. I'll tell you products first. Okay, I use several different things. This is six different products to put this mask together. No particular order, and I'll explain what you need to do with these items as soon as I go over what they are so that you have a better understanding of how they're being used. I'm not just gonna like say, you know, here's the stuff, figure it out. The first thing that I'm going to show you is Vatika. I think it's called Vatika. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it. Most of them are this Vatika brand. Four of the six products are this Vatika brand. And this first one is coconut oil, but this is enriched hair oil. So this is not the same coconut oil that I used in Maddie's all natural coconut oil video that I did last week. This is different. This is processed and has had things done to it to make it, I guess, better for your hair, which is I think why this particular mask that I use, I prefer to use this particular product as opposed to the all-natural one. Of course, I imagine if you wanted to skip purchasing this and using the all-natural organic coconut oil, for all I know, it's the exact same thing and it'll do the same thing only with maybe less chemicals. Who knows? Okay, so this says that it's had some things done to it to add volume and thickness, but this particular coconut oil also has castor and henna oil in it as well. And I guess that's why it works so well for volume and thickness. But this is what it looks like here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get, there we go. I think you can see it better like that. That's what it looks like. And again, this is coconut. The main oil in this is coconut oil, and then they've added castor and henna oils to do other things as well. The reason why I think these types of oils, coconut, almond, those type of things, the reason that they work so well is because the oils themselves actually penetrate the hair shaft and actually heal and repair damaged hair. So rather than making it look like it's healthy, it is actually making your hair healthier. So it's gonna last longer and it is actually repairing the damage that you're doing to your hair, or especially that I'm doing to my hair, because I bleach my hair so much that this is a necessity for me. This hair mask is keeping me from losing all of my hair probably. So the first oil that I'm showing you is the coconut. Again, that is the Vatika brand, and it's got castor and henna. And of course, I will find these for you online. And I got them at Amazon, but don't worry about that. I'm going to link them below in the description bar so that if you're interested in trying this out, you'll know exactly where to get these products from. Okay, so the next oil product that I'm gonna show you is for softness and shine. And this is almond oil and also has coconut oil and sesame oil in it as well. And this is what that looks like. The next oil is used for hair fall control. So I think that it helps the root from getting weak and coming out of your head, which I do have some trouble with that when I'm not doing my masks the way that I should be because of how much I bleach. So this is cactus enriched hair oil, and then this has gergear oil and garlic. I can say garlic. I can't say the first one. It's GHERGIR, and I'll link it down below again. So this is cactus, we'll call it G oil, and garlic oil. And again, this helps with hair fall control, and that's what that looks like. The last Vatica product, this is olive oil with almond oil, cactus oil, and lemon oil. And I know that quite a few of these products overlap with each other, but it was the only way that I could get specifically this brand. I really wanted this brand because this brand has a really good reputation. So I know that when I order something from this brand, I'm getting what I ordered, and they're not mixing things in here that they're not telling me about and that kind of thing. So this one is to nourish and protect, and this is olive, almond, cactus, and lemon oils. This is what this one looks like. The almond oil coats, conditions, and softens. Cactus oil gives your hair volume and health. Lemon oil regulates sebum flow and helps keep dandruff away. So it helps with your scalp as well. And then coconut oil penetrates your hair shaft to strengthen and is known to make your hair thicker. Castor oil helps prevent hair loss, and henna, along with other ingredients, coats and conditions the hair shaft. I also got this renewing Moroccan argan oil, also penetrating, and this one was put together specifically for your hair. This is from Organics, name brand. They have included a couple other things in it to make this oil, I guess, special for your hair and restores shine and softness and strengthens while making it seductive and silky. So whatever, that's what this looks like. This is the Moroccan argan oil. So sometimes I'll actually use the dropper from my argan oil, and I'll put a dropper full of argan oil also. So whatever this happens to have in it, I just like adding, sometimes I just like adding extra argan oil because I kind of feel like you can never have too much of that stuff because that stuff is kind of awesome. So the last ingredient that I mix in with this hair mask that I use is organic, unfiltered. This is 100% unfiltered. This honey, the only thing that the people have done to it from taking it from the bees and putting it in this jar is they heated it up a little bit so that they could get it in the jar, and they didn't even heat it up that much, only enough to soften it so that it would go in. That's it. They have not done anything else. It is organic, it is raw, and it is unfiltered. I got this from the Fresh Market because we have one of those here locally and Jordan works there, so it's the easiest way for me to get it. I imagine you could probably get it on Amazon. I'll look around, and again, I'll link all these things and put a link for one of these as well, so that if you don't have a Fresh Market or you would just rather order it online when you're ordering these other things online, it just makes it easier for you. But this is what this looks like. Of course, it just raw honey is usually gonna come in a jar with just like a mason jar basically. What I like to do is I just get a bowl and I put 1 tablespoon of each of these products so that it's pretty much the same amount of each product all the way across the board. I stir it up. Sometimes if I feel like it, I'll run it through the microwave for 10, 20, or even 30 seconds to warm it up. That helps the honey turn a bit more liquid-like so that it's not as mushy. When you're working with honey like this, it's kind of more of a solid as opposed to the type of honey that you would get and just pour out of like those little teddy bears. Those are so processed and filtered that it's probably more of the other stuff than it is of the actual honey. But this stuff is pretty solidified. So today I didn't actually heat it up. I sometimes like just kind of the goopiness of the honey and just working with my fingers and getting that oil mixed all into the honey, and then it makes it a little bit easier to work it all over my hair. I really like to focus on the ends because of course your ends are the first part of your hair that's going to get damaged. So I like to put the ends of it into the bowl and just really work it into the ends. And then I kind of wring it out to get the extra product, pick them up, and then I put the ends over my hair and let it just like run all into it. So I'll rub it in that way. Just a bit of a warning though, this is not a clean project. This is a very, very messy project, and the organic raw honey is not easy to work with. It's sticky and it feels really kind of dry, and I would suggest using a towel on your shoulders, probably one on your lap, maybe one or a blanket over the chair you're sitting in. If you're sitting on carpet, it probably wouldn't hurt to put a towel under you unless you're gonna do it in the bathroom, which might be easier, or the kitchen. Definitely easier to clean if you were to, you know, if it falls out, which there is a pretty good chance that that will happen. Yeah, not a clean task at all. That is my hair mask routine. I didn't show you guys, I didn't use the video to kind of walk you through doing it because it is so messy, and you know, it really gets everywhere, and I just wanted to focus on like just getting it in, and there's really nothing special. You just mix it up and then get it all in your hair. I put it up in this, I've had this for a while actually. I really like it. I think I got it from my brother and my sister-in-law. I want to say they got it in Nigeria, I think. Anyways, I really love using this anytime I do a mask because it's so soft and it's warm. What I like to do is braid it or wrap it up really tight and then use bobby pins to kind of clip it in place. And then I wrap this around it. I fold it into a large triangle so that I can put the ends here all the way back around and then tie the ends together in the back. Then I take the triangle part and it's large enough that I can pull it back and then tuck it in under here. And then I sometimes use bobby pins to make sure that it stays in place, especially if I'm going to be going out in public looking like this. And yes, I do it a lot. I have a teenage daughter. It embarrasses her, so it is really fun. So I leave it up like this. I like to do it in the morning or early afternoon. I leave it in for the entire rest of the day. I sleep in it this way, and then tomorrow when I get up, I will wash it out, and it will be the very the very definition of long, luxurious, flowing locks. Just very beautiful, soft, shiny, gorgeous, gorgeous. So I will do my best to get kind of an after shot to go with this video. It is Christmas time, so there is a very good chance that my mother will call me in the morning and tell me that she's in my driveway, let's go, and then I may not have time, but I'll do my best. Otherwise, I guess at the very least I can take a picture and include that in with this video. Let me know below if you have any questions or comments, or if you have a mask that you use that seems to work really well. I'd really like to know. And if you try this mask out, let me know what you think below as well. Thumbs up if you like this video or this type of video. I really like doing beauty type things, and I know that that doesn't always involve makeup. I know, you know, as a woman, a lot goes into kind of the behind the scenes before the makeup even goes on. So I like doing all of it for you guys. I have, you know, lots of kind of organic different things that I do that I would love to share with you guys. So let me know what you think. You know, thumbs up if you would like to see more of these. And thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.